What's good, guys? Miguel here, back with another video for you guys. I told you I was going to be posting more, and I will. So today I'm going to do an analysis video on two pairs, Euro USD and AUD USD. I might go over a few other pairs, but overall these pairs are the ones that I'm looking at personally, right? Now there's a couple opportunities, like especially with Euro and AUD USD. So for example, Euro was trending up for a little while, right? Since April, it's been trending up beautifully, you know, and it's just been a solid, you know, trending market to the upside. Now recently we just saw a break to the downside though, because it disrespected a few levels, and it disrespected, you know, the trend line right here. You know, a lot goes into it besides this trend line, knowing when it's gonna switch trends and everything, but overall this is one confirmation. It broke a trend line right here in this area, right? So it broke a trend line right there, and it was just trending down. So right now what we had is a pullback right here on the daily chart, right? And then we saw a pattern form right here, which is a bearish pattern. So what I see happening with Euro USD is I see it dropping at least to the 116,500 area, or even 115 area. So there's two targets, 115 area and 116 area. It just depends on everything, you know. It could potentially drop even more because of the rise, but based off right now, you know, you take it one step at a time. You don't try and do the home run, you just go one step at a time. So that's what I expect potentially to drop at least soon after this pullback on a lower. Right now it's just doing pullbacks on you know, and trying to manipulate, but overall, unless this previous high is broken for now, I see it dropping, right? So I would just, you know, I'm confident in an entry right now. Stop loss would be, you know, right here above the pattern, so 118,526, you know what I mean? So that way, you know, obviously, you know, the market can, you know, do what it wants, right? So that's why you always use proper risk management. These setups are, you know, based on my analysis and my analysis only. So that means, you know, I'm not 100% right all the time. You know, everybody takes L's, and I want you guys to understand that, but I am very confident with the setup, right? So like I said, I'm not 100% win rate. Who is? No trader is. If they say they are, they're bullshitting you. But the key thing about it is using proper risk management to minimize your risk. So for example, say we're taking the setup, right? Entries around here. Stop would be right there, right? Let me fix this a little bit. Okay, so stops would be maybe like right here, right above the pattern. So it would be around 826, so 82, sorry my dog, 82 pips. So it would be 82 pip stop loss, guys, and then it would be the target would be, third target would be 232 pips. So that's a very good setup, guys. I see it happening personally, right? The only thing that would invalidate this first one would be if it hits our stops right here, then we'd wait, pull off a little bit, wait for another setup. But ultimately, if it broke this previous high at the top, I would have to say it would be invalid overall. Okay, but overall right now we have a good setup, potentially to the downside. So 232 pip move, very solid, you know, very doable, just off one pair. So it's a pretty good potential opportunity for that. And then I wanted to go over AUD USD also. So AUD USD as well, it's looking very, you know, very good for this week. I do, you know, kind of want a pullback to happen soon, similar to Euro USD. It was trending up for a little while, which is really nice. Finally broke to the downside, but what I want is a pullback, you know, just to get a better entry on it. And you know, so right here right now, so maybe to 79172 area. That would be a very good spot to go, and then drop, right, at least to let's see, 77066 area would be a very solid place for it to go. That's what I see happening. Obviously, like, you gotta wait for the pullback and a pattern, right? So ultimately it's just a waiting game for now, but I do see it dropping, not long term, but you know, it's daily chart, so it is pretty, you know, it will take a little while to all these setups to form, take a little while for these you know, setups to complete, but I do personally feel strongly that they will. However, like I said, you know, this is just based off my analysis, and you should always do analysis on your pairs and on these setups as well. If I show you them, don't just, you know, take it as a signal, because, you know, I don't want you guys, you know, especially if you're new to trading, you know, you're like, well, shit, let me take the setup, you know. And it just comes down to, because there's a lot of things that, like, say hypothetically, like I post these, right, and then, you know, this is a video already posted, so say I see something later on, right, that could change it. Sometimes, you know, it may happen, and where I can't post the update right away, if that makes sense. So just make sure that you know, at least, you know, how to analyze your charts if you're taking any setups, and, you know, play it safe with risk management, and you should be good. But overall, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be posting a lot more, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.